Hi there guys, it's Helen from Slim and Stylish, and I have got this cute little hanging tree box for you today. It is so simple, so easy and so quick, and it features these. They're from Morrison's Licorice Toffee, and I apologise because they're in a very crinkly bag, but I'll take some out now and then I won't crinkle through the tutorial for you. So those are what they use. If you've bought these and you have them in your stash, I will pre-warn you, they are horrid, and you can send all of them to me and I will dispose of them. They're gorgeous. Licorice Toffee, they are so gorgeous. That's the reason why I'm crafting with them. You'll notice that it was a terribly big bag and it's not very full anymore. Less said about that, they're all in my tummy. So you need your scoring board for this one. Okay, it's quite simple to score. You need a sheet of paper that is 5.5 inches by 5 inches. I've got the quilted Christmas set, which is 6 inches by 6 inches. So I'm just going to come in with my scoring tool first off. Put this down. So I want it 5.5 inches. It's just there. By 5 inches, just there, straight up, quick, simple, easy. Make sure you put the lock on it because it helps protect the blades when you're storing it, because they're not all flying around. So there we go, that's your sheet of paper. Get your scoring tool. You want to score it on the long way, so this is the 5.5 inch way. You can see that? Yep. So 5.5 inch way, you want to score it at 1 inch, 2.5 inches, 3.5 inches, and 5 inches. Turn it and score it at 1 inch, and at 4 inches. All of these will be up on my blog so you can see, but it's at 1 inch, 2.5 inches, 3.5 inches and 5 inches, and then at 1 and at 4. Okay. So then you want to take your bone folder, which I have just decided to lose. I keep doing that. I must have done about 3 tutorials and I never checked to see if I have it before, but I use my Stampin' blocks if I am missing it, but I'm not going to miss it today. So you don't want to put your your scoreboard away because you will be using it again. First of all, if you burnish all the lines and cut, it won't be till it's fully assembled that you really need to use it. So if you've got your scissors, there they are. Tell it everything's by my desk, but I haven't got a clue where anything is. So on this thin strip here, on this side, you just want to cut these tabs in and off. Same at the top, in and off. I'm going to be doing it this way. There isn't an up or down, a top or a bottom. So at the bottom, you just want to create a very, very small V indent over where you scored on each flap. So you want each flap, you just want to cut it in as a tab on the end so that it looks like that. Turn it and do the top, but on the top you want to just cut straight. You don't want to do the notch in because you're not really sticking these down. Fast fuse is ideal on this because even though it's paper, it's going to be holding something that's a little bit weighty and hanging it to a tree, so your fast fuse will be the best option. Put the fast fuse on the tab, fold over and seal. And that's essentially your box because it folds completely flat. Okay, but you want to just pop all these tabs in, so just put some fast fuse on the bottom. Now, what I will give you a tip with, when you do this, don't go round in a circle like I've just done, because that's going to pull off. You want to fold the 2 edges down and then 2 opposites, and it'll stick properly. Just try doing it the other way once and you'll see what I mean about it being wrong. It folds away from itself, so make sure it's straight. Stick that down. Come in with your bone folder, just push that in. And that's really essentially your box. You want to fold that down. Wherever this crease is and this crease is, that's your back, so this is your front. Okay. And once you've folded those 2 down, these 2 you want to score. So that's where you're going to need your scoring tool again. It's not much at all. All you want to do, fold that in and take this one, and you want to score it just on the 1/2 inch mark there. Okay, fold that in and do it again and score it just on the 1/2 inch mark there. Okay, what that enables you to then do is just that you can fold these backwards on each other, just like that. You only want to do it with these 2 because you're going to bring them together, and that's how you're going to seal your box. So put your toffees in. I think it fitted 2 if I remember correctly. Yeah, you don't want to fit any more because you're squishing the box out, so it's 2 that you want to fit in. It brings it together. Bring in your hole punch. You go into roughly the centre, eye it up, and punch. And then you just want some tinsel trim. So I'm going to use the red tinsel twin. There is silver as well, but I've used silver on a lot of projects and I haven't really used the red that much, so I'm going to use it on this. Keep your scoring tool handy. It is so simple just to push it through the hole with the scoring tool, as opposed to trying to get this to go through on its own. Once you've got it through, guesstimate how long you want it tied, but bear in mind you will be tying it down the bottom. So your first tie, let's just move that off to the side, is going to be there, right down the bottom. I'll tell you why you want to put it at the bottom. If you just put it at the top and you leave this loose, it means that hands can get in and can take the chocolates out without you knowing. We had some fun last year when I got to the Christmas tree and noticed that little hands took out all of the chocolates and there wasn't any left for me. I didn't sulk too much, I sulked a bit, because they all looked full and I hadn't topped anything up, and when we actually got to eating them on Christmas Eve, they were all empty. So I now put little knots at the top as well to stop little hands from getting in. Right, there's my box. Now I put a belly band round it using lemon and lime twist, which was fine because lemon and lime twist is, I don't think you can see it featured in this paper, very slightly, but it's there. So I just used my fast fuse. I didn't want a bow, so just put a little bit of fast fuse, stick it to the centre like that, wrap it round, work out where the end will be. It doesn't have to be precise because you're going to be covering it anyway with your sentiment. Stick it down. Make sure that that gap is at the front because that's what you're going to cover, so the back still looks nice. Okay, your sentiment is the Have a Jolly Christmas, which is this one here, from the Santa Suit set. Piece of Whisper White. And what colour did I do? I think I did that one in, yeah, there. I'm going to keep it in real red because I think I've put enough lemon and lime on it. Okay. Stamp it, have a jolly Christmas. And then come in with the 1 3/8 of an inch punch. I'm going to be stamping that again. I did it a bit too close to the edge. I couldn't fit the stamp in. There we go. Have a jolly Christmas. Just give that a second while I get a dimensional to pop it up on. Have a jolly Christmas. There we go. Cute little hanging pouch for the tree. Hope you like it. Do try these licorice toppies from Morrison's, honestly. They're beautiful. And there you go. Please join me tomorrow for another Advent project. Thank you.